Yes, we know. Good morning, Miss Mary. Good morning. Good morning. This session is being recorded for the rest of the residents and partnership for their review. I definitely wanted to uh, congratulate the Post American Legion Post 33 on accomplishing one of our milestones, and that's getting um, our facilities rewired. We're, up to standard and code so that we can move forward with, the improvements of our facilities there. So we're excited about that. But this morning, our overall meeting will be hosted via Zoom. Um, and I hope you got your coffee, got mine. And you're able to get you a little something to eat while we discuss some of the things that we've engaged in over the past few meetings. So this is our third meeting for the resiliency studies and health disparities communication and conversation. So we would like to recap a little bit on what we've done and the previous meetings we've participated and hosted in. So on the 14th of the month, we had our general monthly meeting. That's every second Tuesday of the month at 3:30. I'm sorry, at 6:30. We did have a presentation by Dr. Adeje Ayanda from Prairie View A&M, who is also the partner of the Air and Health Disparity Study that's being hosted through the Prairie View A&M University. We were excited to have a portion of his team available to give the community a brief synopsis on what we will be engaging in as we also engage in the after the aftermath health. I'm sorry, after the aftermath resiliency studies and scenario studies. And so we were able to roll that program out to the entire city of Beaumont as well. And again, in collaboration and partnership with several industries and entities throughout the community. And so we would like to um, move forward with, our proposed community engagements, as well as what we would like to garnish from our engagements, as well as the incentives that's proposed through the Prairie View A&M University for participating as well. So there are several meetings that we do have coming up. We did communicate that to most of the participants in the email, and we will be communicating that overall throughout the entire community so that our neighbors and partners will know what to expect and what meetings to plan for according to their availability. So any questions as of now? Any new information anyone wanted to communicate that we have accomplished over the last meeting? Miss Mary? Good morning. Good morning, Miss Lisa.
Hi.
Awesome. So I do want to say that on the community association side, Ms. Mary, the Post 33 and the community association has started planning for some moves on the garden area that the Port of Beaumont and the Post 33 American Legion has collaborated on preserving a particular area, and we're excited about moving in that area to establish our garden. So kudos to Ms. Mary, the Post, the Port, and to our partnerships that we will garnish from those interactions.
Excellent.
Any other engagements or updates we would like to give reports to, our upcoming engagements that we would like to give the community notice to? Awesome. So an update on project progress. Again, as we did engage at our monthly association meeting, we have solidified, our engagements throughout the community. So please, please, please keep your ear to the street, so to speak, on more plans or meetings and engagements as they come across your emails and throughout the public. I don't know if you all have had the opportunity to read the publication that was done by the Lincoln Institute and their write-up on several of the projects that are being proposed or being engaged in throughout the entire I guess like throughout the entire US. And so congratulations to the only neighborhood association to ever participate in these types of engagements offered by the Lincoln Institute. So we are also featured in their publication a very well written and detailed publication that was put out by the Lincoln Institute. So we definitely want individuals to be aware of what we have actually going on, as well as many of the news media coverages that's been um, participated in as well. So again, we're extremely excited about the attention that we're gathering around the resiliency studies. Now, if we could possibly move to um, sort of kind of incorporating ourselves and engaging with our neighbors closely, building that one-on-one relationship, solidifying, the trust that we are trying to convey throughout the resiliency studies and throughout the air and health disparity studies, again, to identify areas of disparities and areas where we can improve our awareness, information, and education on how to combat whatever disaster that we may find ourselves in, whether it be natural and or man-made. So we have a few engagements that we would like to sort of kind of bring up. Of course, we do have our town hall meeting that's planned for the 1st of June. That will be hosted at the American Legion. Um, and we're extremely excited about that, especially to have, some well-rounded individual speakers that will give information and insight on not only their area of expertise, but how it is important for us um, to know as well as understand in our move to becoming resilient in the face of disasters. Any questions as of now before I actually go deeper into more of the community engagement proponents that we would like to get garnish feedback from? Any questions? Awesome. So there is, um, again, like I said, areas for community engagement, and we definitely want to be able to attract members of not just the South End community, but the widespread community as well, because the resiliency of our neighbors are just as important as the resiliency of other communities and neighboring communities as well. So one of the, aside from the town hall meeting, we do have, some workshops or again, community engagement um, proponents that we would like to probably discuss and see about dates of implementation throughout now and February. I know for sure for the resiliencies, uh, as at least for the deadline of our deliverables to the Lincoln Institute. But I do want you all to know that the resiliency studies are ongoing until May under the Lincoln Institute and will be ongoing for perpetuity as long as we can possibly engage our community throughout the South End Community Association. So we do have workshops that will um, feature local, state, and national speakers, as well as guest incentives for participation. Again, that's in collaboration with the Prairie View A&M University, as well as the Lincoln Institute. So some of those incentives that you are seeing will definitely bleed over into community engagements and as well as some of the, I guess, projects and volunteer, um, how would we put it, volunteer positions that we put out as well that have incentives tied to those. So these engagements that the association will host will also have some of those same tied in incentives for participation and engagement. Aside from that, there are other community-wide uh, engagements that will be happening throughout the city and the county area for there again we'll be focusing on areas of preparation and resiliency, especially as we start to near the time for hurricanes, and as you have noticed in Houston, to us seems like that date has changed. So we're getting really um, crazy weather here lately, as well as some areas throughout the state have been you know uh, hit pretty hard by some natural disasters that we've seen here lately. Aside from that, again, we do want to build relationship not only with um, neighboring industries, neighboring entities, neighboring organizations. And I appreciate Miss Simon Martin for being on. She is the representative, vice representative of the NAACP. So good morning to you. And again, we would just continue to engage with our at-large community on some of the projects that and engagements that will be going on throughout the entire city. The Lamar University and the, let me see, give me just a second. I'll pull up this picture that was sent to us from, it was sent to us from Pastor Pastor Kennedy Andrews. So, Smart Storm Training, powered by ISTC, team up with the Harvest. There's 3 courses currently available: Smart Storm Preparedness, ISTAT Awareness and Assessment, Post-Flood Mockout, and Gutting. Backpacks available upon completion. For more information, contact Pastor Andrews at 409-212-1399. And then that's in partnership with the Center for Resiliency in Southeast Texas Voluntary Organizations Active in Disaster. There is no date that I can give you communicated in the flyer. But again, there is the lamar.edu Center for Resiliency Education and Smart Storm Learning, a website that you can also go to for more information. Again, we do have our resiliency studies that is hosted by the Prairie A&M University and Dr. Ayande. From that department, they wrote a well-rounded grant, included many of partners, including Lamar University, Texas State University, Texas A&M, University of Kentucky, Emory University, and of course, National Academics. And the funding source is the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. Again, we appreciate their inclusion in their studies, as well as trying to bring resolve to disparities that we may have in the area. Aside from that communicated community information, is there any one on the line that would also like to communicate any community engagements, up and coming community engagements centered around resiliency, centered around health disparities and or awareness, and just community engagements where we can participate and network collectively. So anyone know of any community engagements or upcoming community engagements that they would like to communicate aside from, again, our June 1st town hall meeting that will be, and I'll give you in just a second, I'll give you that information, that it will be Saturday, June 1st, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch will be catered. It will be virtual and in person. The location is the American Legion, Post 33. That's located at 1320 Pennsylvania Avenue. Topics of discussion, again, is in honor of Flood Awareness Week, understanding health inequalities in forgotten cities and how to prepare our community for the next floods and areas of resiliency and disasters. We do have keynote speaker Dr. Marco Robinson, associate professor from Prairie View A&M. We have speaker Captain Tim Ognacek from Emergency Management Beaumont, as well as Beaumont Police Department. Captain Ognacek is a very good friend and neighbor to our association, as well as meteorologist Chanel Steger from NOAA Federal. Again, that's meteorologist, and she's out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. And we 100% appreciate those individuals for willing to speak and give us information. Aside from that, any other questions and or information you would like to convey prior to us wrapping up? Because I don't have anything else.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, everyone, actually.
Good morning.
I want to share briefly our banquet information. This year, Beaumont NAACP is celebrating its 40th annual Freedom Fund and Awards Banquet. If you don't know what that is, that's a time that we get together and we celebrate Juneteenth. We celebrate the organization, of course. And this year, since it's falling on June 14th, which is Flag Day, we'll be acknowledging Flag Day as well. This is a time where we give organization, community, and scholarship awards. This year, historic Black businesses that we will recognize will be Gerard's Barbecue and McCloney's Florist. And that's, as I stated, June 14th, 7 o'clock at the Civic Center. Tickets are $60, tables are $480. For more information, you can email the branch. That email address is bmtnaacp@gmail.com. And I'll wrap up with this year, we are dedicating our souvenir booklet to Lafayette and Brenda Spivey. So if you would like to place an ad in our souvenir booklet, we're wrapping that up this Friday. So please email us and let us know that you would like to be a part of the souvenir booklet. That email address again is bmtnaacp@hotmail.com. Chris, I just want to say real quick, thank you for your dedication to the city of Beaumont, targeting the South End, Charlton-Pollard, greater historic community. Your efforts are not unnoticed and they're greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Awesome information. And the association is looking forward to participating in this year's annual booklet, especially in memory of the late great Lafayette Spivey, one of my close friends, as well as the late phenomenal Brenda Spivey, one of my closest mentors. I'm ecstatic to be in the position of advocating for resiliency and well-being in my community, Tasha. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions, comments, or communications you would like to communicate prior to us wrapping up this meeting? Again, this is recorded and will be shared via our email list and our Facebook page. Hearing none, I definitely appreciate you all. Again, there will be more information communicated via email, especially about our June 1st engagement. It also has a QR code that's available for communication to the association as well. So I will be hopefully sending out that flyer today. Miss Mary, thank you for sending that logo. We'll definitely try to get that in there today before we start sending anything out. Aside from that, I appreciate you all attending this morning, and I look forward to seeing you Thursday evening. You have a good day.